here is Bryce Harper. Ripped into right center. Base hit. And now two aboard. Save. And now second and third with one gone. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Schwarber crosses the plate, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 3-run dinger. This is Bryson's stop.
Nope.
4 runs already in the frame here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Drilled out towards left center field. It's got a chance. See you later. They go back to back. Manager out of the Grant.
Out. 3. You're out.
1 down. Nico Horner next up for the Braves.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Base hit into center field. Horner flies around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Run around at first with 1 gone. Here's a big power threat. Michael Harris the second. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, got in time, he scores. So, runner at second, 2 down. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Lined, and that's a base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 8-7. Chase went to the first pitch. Look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Now quick throw to first. Acuna dives back in. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Ow! And that back here in Atlanta. As we go to the top of the 4th, Mickey Moniak stands in for the Phillies.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W. Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
What do you got?
Checks his swing, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And a payoff pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And that drops in for a strike.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable.
Runner on the go. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. So now, with one away and a man at second, Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. In comes the run from second. And they tie it late here in game one. Manager out of the Dylan Lee on to pitch out of the pen here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And there's two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Bottom four. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
This one in the air, center field. Trout has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. One down. Here's Matt Olson down. 1 for 2. One-two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tanner Banks, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Kirkering warming up as well. And a big swing and a miss.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the NLDS. And down on strikes. That ends the inning. Braves get 1 of the big flies. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Olson. 1 pitch and 1 out.
One bright spot for the visitors is the fact that their opponent has already eaten into the bullpen. They can still change the course of the entire series even if they lose game 1.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that's down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really raw right now.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality.
Albies over to first in time. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Nico Horner. And that one is inside ball one.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
That one fouled off.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
That one misses. Ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about. Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That's a ball.
Horner aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses. And now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
1 out man at first. Next to hit, Michael Harris. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A 2-run shot. Here comes the skipper.
For Philadelphia, number 58, Tanner Banks.
Ball 1. Ball, that's off the plate.
2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Hard hit right side. He takes it on his own. And there are 2 outs.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
He's flexing his power with another home run, dude. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
Look at the stop. Over to first, and they get the out. But 2 rounds back in the ballpark. Let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So up next, Brandon Marsh.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, so...
That one ripped right center field. Back there. Gone!
Oh, that one got the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. So the Philly batting order turns over. Mike Trout, the next to hit.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact.
Oh, gets dirty. In time. Got him. 3 for 3 with a single, double, and a homer. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. Schwarber out of the play. That's the third out. Phils do get one back. Back now for the bottom of the sixth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Orion Kerkering.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Way outside, and the count 1-2. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Here is Matt Olson, 1 for 3. Check swing, no appeal, and the count even 1-1. This one popped up. Stock gets under it. Takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Comes up empty. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat. Game 1 of the division series. Top of inning number 7. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. That clips the corner. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider. Here comes the manager out of the. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jeremiah Estrada. He's into the game with the bases empty. Challenge from behind the dish here. He swings and fouls one off. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now they've got some
runner on the move. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Estrada, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip. He can't beat him to the bag, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. stop.
Nope.
Up to bat
That's
next.
inside.
Lays off for a ball. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. And that's a great
Got him.
play
That's
for
an
the out. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Outside. That's a ball.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Ball
Well,
two.
triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That ends the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robert Garcia.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were the 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Hauls it in, 1 away. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Brad Keller, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That one lifted to left. Moniak under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens that, you know. Now a dive at short, fires to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Back in Atlanta. New pitcher for the Braves, Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That's a ball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Albies over to second. And that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. Next pitch downstairs. And the count 2-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Look out. That ball is smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensure safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Got him swinging, and that is that. Phillies now into the ball game on defense. Justin Crawford. He'll be out in left field. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one ripped, but foul. And the lefty with the 0-1.
Ball in.
Garcia, the tall left. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. A little out front there as he swings through it. That one missed. ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Out towards right center field. One down. Albies stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Jazz on his horse coming around third. And they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
One out, a runner at second here in game 1 of the NLDS. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Too long. Manager out of the... On the mound now, Brad Keller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Olsen swings through it for strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2. Olsen checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. Back at Truist Park. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 0-1. On the ground, right side, Albies. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. It's so hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Real Muto stands in now and watches strike 1. Miller, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. In the air, right side. Acuna on his way over. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves playing game 1 here at home. Well, our scorecards are a mess.